What's up, football fans? Welcome back to my channel where I talk about anything and everything football related. Today I want to talk about the TCU Horned Frogs landing 2 4-star running backs in the same week. Now before I get started, if you didn't know already, I'm a huge TCU fan, maybe the biggest you'll ever meet. So these commitments definitely have me pretty hyped, but I'm going to try my best to keep this as unbiased as possible. Anyways, back to these commitments. About a week ago, we saw 4-star running back Nate Palmer announce his commitment to the TCU Horned Frogs. He chose TCU over schools like USC, Duke, Arkansas, and over 30 other universities. Palmer becomes the 6th commitment for the TCU 2024 class and pushed the Horned Frogs up to the 49th overall recruiting class. After transferring from College Station High School to Decatur High School, Palmer would go on to rush for over 2,200 yards and 25 touchdowns along with another 308 yards and 8 scores receiving. Palmer said he'd visited TCU 5 or 6 times before making his commitment, which led him and the staff being able to create a strong relationship. Being able to stay close to home and have his family watch all of his games was also another reason he wanted to lock in his commitment with TCU. He also credited Coach Jones and TCU's strength program as major reasons why he committed, as Coach Jones not only helped TCU send 2 running backs to the NFL last season, but he also helped develop guys like Tony Pollard, Antonio Gibson, Darrell Henderson, and more all into NFL running backs during his time at Memphis. It seems that message would hit home with another 4-star running back in Jeremy Payne. Less than 48 hours after Palmer's commitment, the Hightower native announced his commitment to the Horned Frogs as well. Rivals has Jeremy ranked as the number 5 running back in the country and the 40th overall prospect in the state of Texas. During his junior season, Payne accounted for over 1,300 yards and 16 total touchdowns while averaging over 144 total yards a game. Coach Jones was also the main guy to recruit Payne, along with new offensive coordinator Kendall Briles. Jeremy Payne becomes the highest rated recruit in the Horned Frogs 2024 recruiting class. His commitment comes just a few days after taking an official visit to Fort Worth alongside recruits like Julian Knox and Cole Snodgrass, who also recently committed to TCU. Jeremy was trending to the Sooners pretty heavily for a while, but it looks like TCU was able to come in and land his commitment. Last recruiting cycle, the Frogs landed Cameron Cook, who I think will be a great back for them in the near future. They also brought in transfers Imani Bailey and Trey Sanders to solidify the running back room for next season. With their eligibility being limited in the future, these new commitments give TCU a young core to lean on in 2024. Sonny Dykes is known for his high-paced offenses, but don't let that fool you. They rely on the run game a lot. Last season, Kendre Miller was the heartbeat for this offense, and his breakout season really allowed the offense to open up as a whole. TCU now has the 47th overall recruiting class in the 2024 cycle. They are also still in the running for a lot of highly rated recruits in the 2024 cycle. Selman Bridges, Gatlin Blair, and Jordan Johnson-Rebel are all considering Fort Worth as their new home. With the Horned Frogs coming off the best season in school history, I would expect them to capitalize off that momentum and solidify this recruiting class very soon. From what I've heard, I'm confident TCU will be evening out their recruiting class with defensive commitments pretty soon, but let me know in the comments. What do you think about these commitments for TCU? And who do you think is next to commit to the Horned Frogs? And if you're a football addict like I am, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more football related content. You can catch some of my other videos right here, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Until then, peace.